Hello, I'm John Hillard, Associate Pastor at Centenary. I've only been here for a few months, but I already feel at home. I'm so happy to be at Centenary, to be here with you and the rest of the staff, and I'm really excited to learn more about you and this church, about what you've done in the past and what you hope to do in the future. So far, I've seen your incredible love for worship. You have very meaningful worship services with great leadership, great music, great hymns, great worship space set up. It's a beautiful place to be together to worship God. And I also see that you are a church that loves service. You are out in your community, you're out helping others, you're feeding hungry, clothing people. When it was available, you were housing people in the church through Family Promise. It's just a great thing to see how much you want to help people in your community and around the world. What I'd like to see for Centenary in the future is that we would have these two strong pillars of worship and service, and we start to bring them together a little bit more. So if you have a piece of paper and you draw parallel lines on it, they don't look like they're going anywhere. You have two strong lines, two strong pillars on your page, but they just don't have any movement or depth. But to have a pathway forward, to make it look like you have movement or focus and direction, the lines have to converge with each other onto a focal point. So, I want us to work on how we can get our worship and our service to come together to that focal point so that we have a pathway into the future for years to come. You already have a great heart for worship and a great heart for service. So the hard work is done. It's how we come together through our discipleship to have those converge together to lead us far into the future. Right? We want to reach out in our community in a way that brings others into worshiping with us, and we want our worship to inspire the service that we are doing. I know with God's help and the leadership of the Holy Spirit, we'll be on our way to do that. And you play an important role in this too. We need your support to be able to do the ministry of this church, both out in the community and the worship services that we have here together. That's why it's so important that during this stewardship season, you take time to think about what you can give next year. And make sure to get your pledge cards in on time so that the church can start making plans on what we can do into the future to bring our service and our worship together so that we can have a clear path into the future. Thank you so much for your support. I look forward to continuing into ministry with you in the years to come.